You see, you playing the game completely wrong because it's not a game, it's reality. You keep thinking it's about luck, looks, or saying that perfect line to finally get that woman to like you. But there's actually a system that most women respond to that most men never figure out. So today, I'm gonna be breaking down this system in 10 steps. Most men ignore the last one and become a unwanted man. So make sure you watch to the end. Point number one. Let's get straight to it. Shift from asking to expecting. The problem with a lot of men is they keep on asking the woman. They keep, oh, can we go on a date? Can I talk to you for a minute? Can I stop and talk to you? Do you see how like permission seeking that sounds? You're trying to ask a woman for permission to damn near just talk to her. Like that's how soft society has got. You can't just say, "Excuse me, how you doing?" You know, you can't even say that. You gotta, "Excuse me, I'm sorry for bothering you, but I just want to ask, can I talk to you for a second?" It sounds like a student trying to ask a teacher for approval. And in that scenario, the teacher is above the student because it seems like now the teacher has more power. It's like you're giving the woman more power. So instead of just asking, just go up, "Hey, excuse me, how you doing? I saw you, man. And I want to come over and say something to you." You know what I'm saying? You can start off like that. And then when you're trying to like get the number, you don't want to just come across as an asshole, but you just kind of gotta, "Yeah, take my number down." You know, I like going with that. Let's say we agreed on sushi. Like, "You like sushi? Let's go get some sushi later. Let me get your number in. I'm gonna text you." You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta kind of spin it. You gotta add it on sauce too. I can't tell you word for word what to say, but you get what I'm saying though. And then when you trying to take this girl on a date, instead of just saying, "Can I see you on a date?" Let's say you get on the phone. "Okay, look, let's get some sushi at 10 p.m. on such and such day. You feel me? I'm gonna pick you up at 7 p.m." It sounds like you're a man with a plan. Of course, you gotta have this shit planned out. It just comes with being a bit more calculated. But you don't just want to be sitting here asking a girl for approval, damn it. Because every time you do that, she's going to look at you as less than. When the day comes, don't say, "Oh, are we still good for the day?" Nah, I say, "Looking forward to seeing you today. I'll be there at 4." Let's say she don't respond, she ghosts me. I always call before I head out. And even if she flakes or she doesn't go on a date, I'm still going because I'm doing something that I want to do, right? That's the key. You're doing something that you want to do. So let's go on to point number two now. Point number two, fuck logic. Fuck logic. Speak in ways that create emotion and intrigue. A lot of people are born. They always try to be so logical when talking to women. You got to understand, women are emotional creatures, right? You gotta kind of make her feel something. People don't remember what you say. They remember how you make them feel. Now, this doesn't mean just go over there complimenting her, just compliment, compliment, compliment. You know what I'm saying? You just blast her with all these damn compliments, but make her feel a certain way. For example, when I'm talking to a woman, I'm always talking in a way that's gonna make her smile. That's kind of my goal. I want to make her smile. I want her to feel, comfortable. You feel me? I want her to feel like, damn, this was such a great interaction. And when you talking to me, you're gonna have no choice but to smile. And if you don't, it's like, okay, you probably just don't get a sense of humor. We're probably not compatible, because it's just like, why are you so negative? I'm gonna bring so much positivity, so much light, and like the jokes I crack. It's not like no, I'm not no fucking comedian, but I'm just an outgoing, cool person. You feel me? It's just like, you know what I'm saying. So that's how I kind of approach it. So let me put this into perspective for you. If I go to a girl, "Excuse me, I didn't like what you did back there," she gon', "What did I do?" I said, you walked past me, you ain't say nothing. I think we got a problem. You see what I'm saying? I'm speaking in a way, it's like, well, who this nigga think? Hold on, let me see what he talking about. Because now she's curious, right? It's like you gotta speak in ways that provoke that emotion. That's why a lot of guys are probably saying shit that may be out of pocket, but it's like, did he really just say that? This nigga's bold, and they probably fuck around and get a great reaction. They do get bad ones as well, but it's better than being so passive, just sitting there. "Oh well, yeah, hey, how you doing?" And "Yeah, I saw you, and you look good." You know what I'm saying? It's just like, this nigga just wants my number. He just wants to fuck. He's just okay. Yeah, I got a boyfriend. I got a boyfriend. I'm not interested. Walks off. No response. Like, that's the shit you're probably getting. So you gotta speak in ways that create emotional intrigue. That leads me to point number three. These bugs from the pitch me. I ain't gonna lie. All right, bro. What's up? No, what's up? What's up? Now niggas wanna run. So alright, niggas fucking with me while I'm trying to talk to you and shit. It's cool though. I ain't gonna let a nigga play with you. I ain't gonna let nobody play with you. Point number three. Make her want to give without asking. AKA reward behavior. When she does something that you like, you can say, look, I like that. I really like that you did that. I would love you to do that more. She's gonna be like, oh, okay. Because she wants that type of validation. She likes when you compliment her. She likes when you say things like, oh, I love that. I like that. Damn, that dress looks so good on you. That's my favorite color. Now she's gonna wear that dress more. Now she's gonna do this certain action more, right? It just starts off with you making her want to do it. You're not sitting here saying, wear this blue dress. Send me some pictures of you. No, you say, damn, blue, my favorite color. You look so good in it the last time I saw you. Can't wait to see more of that. You just kind of make her want to give you what you want. But you're not gonna just force her. No, make her want to do it. It's a difference. And here's the thing too. It's a difference between her letting you fuck and her wanting you to fuck. Right? And it's a bit more deep. By her letting you, it's like, okay, nigga, here. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's like. But when she wants you to engage in that intimacy with her, it's more of like, I want this to happen. I'm just saying though, you have to make her want it. And that leads me to point number four. Use the reward system to reinforce her effort. Let's say you live with this girl, right? And you love it. You just love it when she folds the clothes and washes the dishes, clean up, whatever the fuck, right? Reward that behavior. Like, okay, baby, I just seen you've been working so hard lately. You've been folding the clothes, you've been cleaning the kitchen, washing the dishes, baby. I want to go ahead and take you out tonight. You know what I mean? You say, oh, for real? Yeah, baby. Go ahead and get dressed. Wear that blue dress I like. You're gonna go ahead and get some food. I'm gonna treat you right after we get done. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So you're rewarding the behavior, right? Or you can, probably buy her something. I was just thinking of you today, so I know you've been working so hard, you've been going so hard, so how about you this bag? But only if that's your girl though. But you get what I'm trying to say. You want to reward behavior. If she hasn't done anything to deserve anything from you, why are you giving her anything? If she's treating you like shit, if she's disrespectful, if she's showing up late to dates, if she's ghosting you, if she's obviously just trying to make you jealous, if she's doing things that you don't like, why are you rewarding that behavior? Why are you still offering to take her on dates? Why are you still offering to buy her shit? Why are you still offering to do things for her if she hasn't shown that she's even deserving of it? You just want to use the reward system to reinforce the behavior that she's doing, alright? Now, that leads me to point number 5. Create scarcity to boost your value. Now, you don't always want to seem too available. When you're dealing with women, you don't always want to seem like she's just the only thing on your calendar. You need to let her know that you have a life outside of her. Feel me? So if she flakes on you, okay, look, well, I'll let you know next week. I gotta see, what's going on with my schedule, but I'll let you know. Now, if she just keeps flaking on you, that's probably a sign that you shouldn't even be talking to her. A girl got one time with me. She got one time, and the one time is only if she offers like to reschedule. If she just says I can't make it, but she doesn't say anything about rescheduling, oh yeah, you're done. You're done. You're done. Oh, God, what the fuck? God, yeah, you out of here, bro. Like you're gone, bro. I'm trying to tell you, but a lot of people, a lot of men, they will sit there and be like, oh no, baby, it's alright. You know what I'm saying? Are you free this day? Nah. Give her some time. You feel me? And then you don't want to be spending too much time with her, right? Because now you're killing the imagination she can kind of have of you, right? Women always have this certain imagination, this certain image of you in their head when you're out, you're not with them. Like, well, what's this guy doing? Is he talking to other women? Is he really building his business? He's hitting the gym. He's making shit happen and creating opportunities. Like, he's really doing shit. And women most of the time have a positive imagination about you. She's just kind of wondering. That's why women probably ask you, what you doing? Okay, how's your day going? They're curious to know what's going on in your life, but you can't let them you can't let them know too much. You gotta kind of, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take it slow when you get to know women. Let their imagination wander. Let their minds wander a bit. You feel me? Give them something to believe in. It's not manipulative. It's just you don't want to sit here and kill that attraction, because familiarity kills attraction. When a woman knows what you do, she knows exactly what you're doing. She knows exactly this, that, and the third about you. There's nothing else to be interested in. She knows everything about you. You're figured out. And that's what kills that attraction. When you're just a person who's unpredictable, you could be doing this, you could be doing that, and then you pop up out of nowhere like, what's up, baby? You call her. Yeah, I just want to hear your voice today, Move, bro. I just want to hear your voice today, bro. This bug fucking me up. But yeah, bro, you can just call it like, yeah, what's up, baby? I was just thinking about you. Just want to hear your voice today. You know, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? She gonna tell you like, nothing. I'm just I'm just at work. I'm on my break. Are you on your break? Okay. I'm finna come pull up on you, get you some food real quick, and we gonna chop it up. You can pull one. I didn't pull. I done did that a few times. You know what I'm saying? Or you can, okay. Well, I just want to hear your voice. Meet you later though. I gotta get back to what I was doing. So, okay, well, what are you doing? Now she's like, oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? Like, I'm saying? I'm running my empire right now, baby. You know what I'm saying, bro? It is sad, bro. Y'all probably like, this shit is so goofy. Like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. The way I talk to women, bro, they keep coming back for a reason. That's all I'm saying. Now, that goes to point number 6. Avoid negotiating for her attention. You don't want to ever be that man who's sitting there trying to negotiate for her attention, for her to talk to you. Like, you should never try to damn near have to force this woman to talk to you. Like, bro, let this shit happen naturally. For example, this could be, okay, let's say you trying to meet on this day. He said, oh, well, I'm busy that day. I'm free after this time. And you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna pick you up at 7. Well, no, well, at 7, a woman who likes you is going to make it easy to see you. A woman who likes you and is interested in you wants to see you, wants to spend time with you. If she's coming up with all these excuses, all of these bullshit reasons of why she can't see you, of why she just has all of these things to do, she probably don't like you like that, bruh. That's the reality. And you just gotta get that shit through your brain and stop sitting here trying to say, oh no, well, she has things going on. She's but people make time for the people they want to make time for. It was like this situation where I had this girl, right? And she was telling me, like, yeah, right now I'm just in the point of my life where, I'm trying to focus on me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, spending time together kind of take away from this, that, and the third. I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't tripping. You feel me? And because I understood that was her indirectly telling me, I'm not willing to make time for you. I know she's probably out there talking to other guys, making time for them, but it's like at that point, she just wasn't willing to make time for me. And it's probably something I could have did, something I could have said, maybe something I couldn't control, you feel me? Like, it could have been a million reasons, but by her telling me that, it just let me know, like, okay, she's not willing to make time for me. Let me go ahead and find someone else who will, and I'm going to make time for them as well. You feel me? It's that simple, bro. Stop overcomplicating it. Stop trying to figure out, okay, I just gotta see how I can kind of negotiate. Like, okay, well, if I, do this, can I see you on this day? Like, no, we're not negotiating, bro. This is not up for negotiation. It's like, if a woman wants to see you, she's gonna want to see you. You feel me? She's gonna make it easy for you. And that's just that. All right. Next point, before I really throw my phone at one of these bugs and have them flying across this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? All right. Next point. Point number 7, match her energy. If she's on too much bullshit, walk away. Stop chasing. A lot of women are flaky, right? So you have to understand that women say they want a consistent man, a man who, leads, takes action, this, that, and the third, but they themselves are not consistent, right? They're flaky. They're not women of their words, you know what I'm saying? So you can't trust what they say. You have to just trust their characteristics and what they show you. That's what you got to do. If a woman keeps showing you that she's not consistent in communicating with you, stop being so consistent in communicating with her. For example, if you keep on trying to link with this woman and she keeps on coming up with excuses, pull away, because she's obviously pulling away from you. If she pulls away, you pull away. I'm not going to keep trying to come here and she keeps on going away. It's like, look at it like this. She keeps doing this and you do this. And then she does it again and now she's gone. That's how it goes. So whenever she pulls away, you're like, okay, you pull away too. And now she's probably going to try to come back like, hold on. Okay, and now y'all back here. And she pull away again. Now you know she's just trying to manipulate you. Now you know she's playing this push and pull game. She's trying to make you chase her. And that's what we don't do. We don't chase women. Every time she tries to pull away, you're like, all right, you go about your life. And then she comes back. You know what I'm saying? You have to be willingly like, okay, if this woman keeps on pulling away every time I try to, you feel me, put more effort in, try to communicate, try to link, try to, you know what I'm saying, build a relationship with this individual, she's just on bullshit. So walk away. Now she's gonna try to come back. No, you're gone now. You're gone. You're not dealing with low vibrational woman. That's low vibrational. One more time. If she does this, she's pulling away. Like, all right, you feel me? And then sometimes she just gonna stay over here too. She gonna go, and then you on to the next person. That's just how it go, bro. So you just gotta understand that. Look at this motherfucker, bro. Look at this motherfucker. Look, bro. What are you doing? Huh? You keep bitch ass. Don't fucking try to lick me. What's wrong with you, Nick? Don't make me come over there. He over there buzzing and shit, talking crazy. I'm telling you, I've been in nature so much. I can tell what the bugs are thinking, bro. All right, bro. All right, number 8. Stop the pick me energy. Look, you gotta stop being a pick me. When you get around women, stop acting different. And this may be, you know what I'm saying, you trying to cock block your homeboy on purpose because, you know what I'm saying, you trying to get at her. When you see they obviously connecting, it's like, bro, you screaming pick me. When she says like, oh, I love pizza. I love pizza too. Like, come on, bro. Just be smooth. Be cool, bro. Be yourself, bro. Stop trying to be somebody you not. Because that's what happens a lot of times when you trying to be a pick-me. You trying to be this individual like, okay, I'm going to do everything in my power to ensure that she picks me. She says she likes the color blue. I'm going to wear fucking blue. She says she likes, people with locks. I'm going to get locks now. She says, she likes people who wear black Apple Watches. I got a black Apple Watch. Like, dog, bro. Just come be smooth, bro. Be cool. Be yourself, bro. Have your own style. Just because, she said she likes this, that, and the third. Okay, that's cool and all. Okay. That's smooth. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to try to live up to everything she says, bro. Of course, you want to take care of yourself, be hygienic. You know what I'm saying? Have your own shit going on. Have your own style. But you don't have to sit here and just be her dream guy. You feel me? Because even her dream guy, she's going to soon find out that that man has flaws because nobody is perfect on this earth. So stop trying to live up to that. Be yourself, bro. Bring yourself authentically. And if she doesn't fuck with your authentic self, you don't need to be around her because she just showed you that you guys are not compatible. A lot of the times when we get rejected by women, it's low-key a blessing in disguise because, bro, we weren't compatible. That's all it means. If a woman rejects you, she probably doesn't have the same interests as you. She probably, doesn't think the same way you do. She probably just isn't aligned with you. She isn't aligned with who you are. Most men say, oh, she's out of my league. What they're really saying is, this individual probably makes more money than me. If they talk about looks, this individual takes better care of themselves than I do. You know what I'm saying? But I look at it from a different perspective because I know I can bring so much value into anybody's life I go into. I know I can bring so much value to somebody's life that I can 10x their business based off the information that I have. You know what I'm saying? I can go into somebody's life and truly change the way they feel about themselves, change the way, they perceive themselves by telling them ways to improve their body, telling them ways to take better care of their self mentally. I'm just trying to tell you, stop trying to be this pick me. Stop trying to be somebody you're not. And that's going to lead me to point number 9, man. Y'all go ahead and drop orange in the comments down below if y'all getting some value from this. And make sure you like the video, man. Come on, like the video. All right. So boom, 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 boom. Let's get it. Let's go. Number 9, adopt an abundance mindset. Look, you got to look at it like this, man. We just talked about scarcity. You trying to spend too much time with her. You own her too much. You treated her like you'll never get another caliber of woman like her again. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have an abundance mindset, man. You got to know, like, I'm good with or without her. If she come into my life, it's an addition. It's cool, but I don't need her. I just want her. It's like picking up an expense. I don't need this, but I like to have it. You know what I'm saying? But you don't need her, right? Because you got so much shit going on. And then you have an abundance, bro. There are billions of women in this world, bro. That means millions, if not billions of women will fuck with you for you. And even if they do, you gotta understand that a lot of these women who like you for you aren't even gonna qualify sometimes because they don't have their shit together. A lot of y'all chasing these women who are fucked up mentally, fucked up emotionally, fucked up financially, fucked up in all areas. They characteristics, they traits, they morals all fucked up. But you still want to sit there and go talk to them because you horny, you want to get your rocks off. That's why you keep struggling with women. First of all, you choosing women who not choosing you, and then you messing with women who don't even align with who you want to be in life, who don't even align with the dreams, the vision that you have. And that's why it's so hard for you. So that's another reason you have to think abundantly. Like, bro, You have to go through your options. Like, you know how you get into a job interview? Yeah, so tell me about yourself. They're trying to qualify you to make sure you're a good fit for the job. So you kind of got to do the same thing with women because women do it too. A lot of people are doing it. You need to start doing it too. You need to have some standards, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have these exceptionally just high standards. Like you got to be making 100 million a month. You got to be the baddest chick in the world. You got to have the fattest booty. Like you don't got to do all that, bro. But you do need to make sure her characteristics are on point. Does she believe in God? Is she purposeful? Do her actions match her words? Right? And that's the biggest thing. Look at her actions. That'll tell you everything, bro. It'll tell you if she take care of herself. Does she go to the gym? It'll tell you if she's, you know what I'm saying, making sure she's getting her money on point. You know what I'm saying? Money ain't the biggest thing when it comes to relationships with men. But it just shows, okay, she's trying to do well for herself. Is she a nurturer? Does she take care of those around her? How's her relationship with her family, her father, her mother? How does she treat people? The people around her. How does she talk to people? How does she talk to you in public and in private? Does she talk shit behind your back in public, but then try to come up to you and talk all nice to you in private? Nah, bro, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So you really gotta see her characteristics, see how she moves, her traits, all that, bro. And then you gotta make sure these bugs stay the fuck off me, bro. Keep these bugs off me. You know what I'm saying? I keep on swatting them off because they don't deserve me. It's like, look. It's like girls and shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these girls, bro, you don't need them. You gotta get them away from you because they distractions. You gotta get them away. Get them. Yeah. You look at him. Look at that bug. He's trying to get on me. I gotta keep him off me. I gotta keep him off me. Like I'm keeping these hoes off me. You know what I'm saying? Real talk though, man. Real talk, bro. Have an abundance mindset. And that leads me to point number 10. Stop being so lustful. The reason you can't get what you want from women is because you keep being so lustful. You keep on wanting so much sex. Y'all, I'm at the point where I don't want a whole bunch of sex. When I was a bit younger, and I'm only 20 years old, y'all, I had a very lustful teenage experience, bro. I was fucking this girl, that girl, this girl, you know what I'm saying? I didn't been in a whole bunch of life-threatening situations when I was just thinking with my dick. I've been in situations where I couldn't get hard. I've been in situations where, you know, after I got done doing the do with a girl, I found out she was crazy. You gotta stop thinking about so much sex. You just keep objectifying women. By the way you talking, the woman you talking to can tell what you're thinking about. You talking about her body, you talking about her ass, you staring at her titties when you looking at her. You know, it's just like, bro, she can already tell what's going through your mind, and it just shows a lack of sexual discipline. It shows a lack of self-control, bro. And if you can't control your lust, you can never control your life. You gotta stop being so lustful, bro. Just because she got a nice body, pretty face, you feel me? She all done up in every area. That don't mean you sit here and you keep on egging her head on like, baby, you got a nice body. Them toes look so good. You know what I'm saying? You giving her all of these lustful ass compliments. It's a time and place for everything, right? But when you just mean this shit, or like even when you talking to her, it's like, bruh, and you knew it for a minute, it's like, goddamn, you don't have to always be so lustful, bro. Because like I said, it shows a lack of self-control and sexual discipline. You gotta make sure that you stay in control. Now, there's nothing wrong with flirting with her. You know what I'm saying? You can seduce her, but you don't have to over sexualize things. It's ways you can kind of go about it, but it's always a time and place. Read the room. How comfortable is she with you? You know what I mean? That's all it is, bro. You don't want to be creeping women out and making them feel like, damn, you know, I feel like I'm getting preyed on right now. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that shit in mind. Now, if you're an entrepreneur ready to quit watching porn or chasing women because you know it's hindering your business, you know it's ruining your dating life, I created my community to help you do so you can build real confidence and attract high value women. It's the first link in the description down below, so go ahead and go ahead and join up. And as always, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Alright? And watch this next video I get on the screen, wherever it is, and I'll see y'all in the next one.